You know, people are always asking me, Doc Russ, how did you lose over 200 pounds? And I know why they ask that question. They want to know what I did so they can do exactly what I did. But the problem is that never works. That's why diets don't work. In fact, they're not even asking the right question. They don't really want to know what I did to lose 200 pounds. What they want to know is what I did to lose over 200 pounds and keep it off. You see, the skills required to lose weight and the skills required to lose weight for good, lose weight and keep it off, well, they're not the same. Another question that people ask me, although a lot less frequently, is, Doc Russ, how did you ever let yourself get to be over 400 pounds? And that was a painful question to answer. But once I answered that question, I started to realize I had the key of how to lose weight for good. And Gandhi once said, your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values, and your values are your destiny. And I think that's what we're really talking about here, is we're trying to help people change their destiny. I want to help you change your destiny. I want to help you never have to worry about your weight again. And the reason that diets don't work is that they kind of short-circuit that sort of natural way that human beings change. And there wasn't anything particularly magical about Gandhi, except he was a pretty good observer of human behavior. And he realized this is how people operate. This was literally their operating system. In the same way that your computer has an operating system, this beliefs, thoughts, words, actions, habits, values, they do become your destiny. And it all starts with beliefs. Every single thing that you want to really change about your life and change permanently has to start with your beliefs. Just like diets kind of focus on actions and habits and actions and habits and actions and habits, it short circuits the whole system. And you never get to change your destiny because you didn't take that step backwards and start talking about your beliefs. Real transformational change starts with your beliefs. And the good news is that your beliefs can be built. They can be created in your mind. And the most important belief that you can have, the most important belief that you need to succeed, is that it's possible. That's right. The one thing that separates those who succeed from those who fail is the unwavering and seemingly unreasonable belief that they can. That's right. Unreasonable people seem to be more successful in this world because they simply will not accept the fact that they are going to fail. And as a result, that belief carries with it the ability for them to change their thoughts, their words, their actions, their habits, their values, and their destiny. And they're able to align all of those things around getting what they want. The good news is we can help you do that for weight loss. We can actually show you how to rebuild your beliefs in your brain. That's right. We can show you how beliefs are constructed and how they're deconstructed. Because sometimes demolition is the most important part of construction. And it's what you unlearn that's more important than what you learn. So what exactly are beliefs, and how are they constructed, and how can we construct new ones? Well, the first thing you need to understand is that beliefs are simply ideas that you are convinced are absolutely true. They're thoughts in your head that you are convinced are true. Now, they may or may not actually be true, but you're convinced they are. The irony is that your entire world is made up of these beliefs that may or may not be true. They're just true to you. So to have this understanding that beliefs are just ideas that you're convinced are true, and that you may or may not have a full grasp of reality, that nobody has a full grasp of reality, that your beliefs really should be changed sometimes. People sometimes ask me, Doc Russ, it seems like what you do sometimes is brainwashing. And I'm like, yeah, these brains, they could use a good washing. We're going to clean up some of those beliefs that are not helping you. You see, the problem is you don't know what's true and what's not true. So we don't even talk about beliefs that are true and not true. In fact, in this system, we only talk about two kinds of beliefs. We talk about empowering beliefs and disempowering beliefs. An empowering belief is a belief that will help you get to where you want to go, and a disempowering belief is just holding you back. So I want you to remember that there are only two kinds of beliefs. What kind? Empowering and disempowering. and that every belief is simply an idea that you're convinced is absolutely true. So now I want you to construct kind of a bridge in your mind. I want you to imagine a bridge, okay? And I want you to imagine there's a plank on the top of the bridge, and I want you to imagine there are these columns sort of holding the bridge up. Okay, you got that in your mind? Good. Now, the idea is the plank. The idea is the top of this bridge. And the supports underneath are actually the evidence that you have that this belief is true. In fact, it's the supports that hold up the belief. So the plank is the idea, and the evidence is what supports the belief for you. And what is evidence? Well, evidence comes from as far back as our parents, right? Our parents instilled some beliefs upon us by, if our parents said it, we started to believe it. Well, that's one column of evidence. The internet, Facebook, Google, the television, news, credible sources, not so credible sources, science, pseudoscience, not so terrific science, experts, people who just pretend to be experts, your friends. And this is one of the reasons why your social circles are so important to your belief system, because they contribute to all that evidence that kind of holds things up. So anywhere that you get information from will help you to create evidence to support a belief. Sometimes you'll create evidence to support a belief that you want to believe is true, even if it isn't true. So just be aware that we have this natural tendency to create the beliefs that we want, not necessarily the beliefs that will help us.